Is it on? Is it on? Hello, my name's Gareth The Gimp, and I'd like to talk to you today about the Rhondda Rugby Club. We're obviously a fetish club, and we meet at the Rhondda on a Thursday at the Ratcatcher in the back room. Malcolm's a good friend of mine, and he shuts the doors. He doesn't mind what we do. So every Thursday 7 o'clock down the pub, and it's a lot of fun. I'll just take this off. I feel a little bit gaggy, Oh, I'll wait up. Oh, there we go. It's me, the copper, the local copper. So what can I tell you about the local club, rugby club? We've got a lot of members. We've got about 24, and all walks of life. We've got a few. Father James, he comes along, and we've got a few other prominent people, a few magistrates. Well, I think it's them, but under the mask you can't really tell, can you? I'm just going on what other people say. So if you come along, make sure you've got a decent safety word. We've had a few problems recently with a bit of a confusion. Apparently isn't a safety word after all, so make sure and that's not. Oh, also, you need a safety signal, because if you got the ball gag, the ball gagging, you can't always be understood. Oh, what is that? Is that just enjoyment, or is it fear and pain? It's sometimes hard to tell. So you can't have. Oh, there's a few you can't have. We've already got mine. Of course, is Smokey and the Bandit, which means stop. And Frank, what does Frank have? Frank has donut. Then we got pudding pie, stick it in my eye. That's a safety phrase, a bit long. I think Dawn should make it a bit shorter. Oh, that's another thing. Dawn's a bit of a big lady, big piece. No, we're not sizes, don't get me wrong. Some rugby clubs, there's a rival one. The rival one around the next valley. They're a little bit, we're not two sizes, but if you're a big piece, let us know, because we obviously we get a lot of this stuff mail order, see, and we can get it pretty big. But there was Francine, she was a big girl. She came in the back of a lorry, actually, quite big. But we couldn't, and then there was the other girl, Wilma, and it got in the paper, Free Willy, because she looked like a stranded whale. It was our fault for locking her in the box for so long. She said she liked the deprivation, but apparently 2 weeks was too long without food and water. I did point out that David Blaine in 44 days in a box, and he didn't even have a mask, but apparently that was a trick. We won't be doing that one again. We got to about 2 weeks and we had to call it off. Just the smell, see. Oh, another thing, we've got a lovely new parquet flooring in the back, so don't be doing that stuff. We had a lady come down from Surrey, and she would do that doggy stuff, on the lead, and she'd eat the food off the floor, because we have pie and peas on a Thursday. But it gets right in the cracks. Malcolm plays bloody hell with us. Right in the cracks. You can't get pie and peas out of cracks of parquet flooring. We now know that, And but then again, there's Mickey, who loves to do the dog licky stuff. So he got it all up. Couple of weeks in good hard licking around the corners and the crevices. He got it all up lovely, and to be honest, I think it actually looks cleaner now than it did before we had the pie and the pea incident. What else can I tell you? We're a lively bunch. We're not so keen on the swingers, not so keen, because a lot of them come for a bit more, too much slap and tickle and not much restrictive stuff. That's what I'm into. We have a film night every month. Or was it last week? What was it last week? Oh, it was Room with a View. Well, it's a remake. It's a S&M. Oh, that's them telling me I've got to go and get him out the bath. My wife's got Tony from next door under the water. He tends to struggle after 10 minutes. David Blaine, 17.5 minutes. I don't know he does it. We managed about 3 and only pass out, which is all part of the fun, really. And don't let me forget, go and see him. Where was I? Yeah. Oh, Room with a View. Well, it's a remake. It was called Room with a Restricted View. Really quite restricted. It was quite a dark film, Couldn't see much going on. I suppose when you film inside a box, that's what's going to happen. So every Thursday, 7 o'clock, down the Ratcatcher in the back, give Malcolm the nod. and we'll let you in. Bring your own silicone spray as well to make yourself nice and shiny. And we've got a lot of this stuff, a lot of this gear. If you're a big piece, we've got some tarpaulins. I used a fly sheet from my Carrymore camping set the other day, and we wrapped this girl up. Oh, she looked lovely. And another fella down the industrial estate, he's got like one of these pneumatic industrial plastic shrink machines. So we can always, we can always bind you up in one of them with a bit of gaffer. We burnt his knackers the other week because we didn't know. We thought he was screaming with excitement, and afterwards he was playing bloody hell with us. I didn't know his safety word was "get me out." You don't know, so you've got to be clear with the instructions. So that's right, the Ronda Rubber Club. Just ask for Gareth the Gimp, and thanks for coming to this dodgy website. See you later. The bath, gotta get to the bath. How's he doing, love? Is he alright?